reckless, dangerous, deficient. That is how a new lawsuit describes the medical treatment at an immigration detention center in Aurora. And the family of a man who died there 2 years ago claims he'd be alive today if he received the treatment he needed. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon read through that lawsuit. Colette's in the studio tonight with the details. Colette?
Melvin Ariel Calero Mendoza is from Nicaragua, and he was 39 years old when he died. He was apprehended by Border Patrol and then detained by ICE. He was in that Aurora facility for around half a year before he died. The lawsuit claims the doctor at the facility didn't diagnose or treat a blood clot in his leg. That clot traveled and killed him, the lawsuit says. Allegedly, Calero Mendoza tried to get medical care at least 3 times in the weeks leading up to his death. He was reporting pain in his calf after playing soccer, and the documents claim he only received over-the-counter pain meds and ice packs. Attorneys assert his death is part of a disturbing pattern of inadequate medical care and detainee deaths at the Aurora ICE facility.
What we can see here and the detention centers across the board where ICE is holding asylum seekers and other individuals is that it's by design. There is no way that you will have one doctor for over 1,200 people and not call that a systematic failure.
I reached out to ICE, which says they don't comment on active lawsuits. ICE has the authority to detain, and in this instance, contracts with a company called the Geo Group to carry out those services. So the Geo Group and the doctor are the defendants in this case. Live in the studio, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
All right, Colette, thank you for that. And going in depth here, we ask ICE what they do when someone dies in their custody. And a spokesperson told us they conduct a review of the case, they reevaluate their policies and procedures. And part of that is to find out if the person who died received the appropriate health services and if proper detention standards were followed. Well, then they report what they found to Homeland Security's Office of Civil Rights and Civil Liberties. After that, Congress is notified along with the non-governmental stakeholders, and the media also is supposed to be notified within 2 days.